That's the team we're gonna cheer.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We are ready for one final tune-up before the regular season begins. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
First and 10.
First down, Bengals.
A give. Here's Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get forward to about the 42. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
First down, Cincinnati.
A run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. but it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He may have earned himself a little lecture about not sliding, especially when you're in a preseason game. But he did pick up the first down. Now, faking the give. That is caught to the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Bengals.
But you know the old saying, Mike, the games don't count, but they matter. And these are the kind of things that really matter. Efficiency, in and out of the huddle, really work the offense and the process. And that's exactly what we saw here. To be this well-oiled early in the year is a great sign of things to come once we get to the regular season here in a couple weeks.
Eagles nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Eagles, and that's Jalen Hurts. Year 7 now in the league. The Super Bowl 59 MVP out of Oklahoma.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. DJ Reed brings him down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9.
46-yard line.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, it used to be, Mike, that we'd go the entire season and you'd see kicks from this distance, I don't know, what, once, twice, a couple times a year. And now it just seems like the entire league can hit from it. And you look back at 2025, 23 different guys hit from 57+. I mean, it is just a new league as far as kicking goes.
The Bengals offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He is swallowed up to 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Eagles out there, ready for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
22 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Hurts. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it staring down a 3rd and 13. He dives and what a catch for the 1st down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bengal 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Here we go. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Forced out wide, taking off, he'll try to get there. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a first down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Hall, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. It's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
4-yard line.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Bengals go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. 3rd down and 3 coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
For the Eagles.
Man now, out to punt. His kick is away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Want to save some of those for the regular season. That's a 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. This will be 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here they come for 3rd and 1. Gain there of 21. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's Goddard in motion. They'll run. It's Barkley. Not there. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6. Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Now, another 1st and 10.
Another Eagles first down.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Close to the goal line, took a big shot at the end, but E&P will have them set up for 1st and goal.
For an Eagles first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts, touchdown Eagles.
Really good play call. You don't see zone read concepts, Mike, very often down near the red zone or down near the goal line, because there's just a lot of bodies at the line of scrimmage. So there's just a lot of eyeballs if the quarterback does pull it that can rally to the tackle. But every once in a while, when you get the look you want and you have the right guy behind center, it is still a very, very effective play.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Crazy. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here. As we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all ties, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. from the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
And that's the danger of this play, Mike. He looks no worse for wear. Thankfully, he popped right up. But when a defense can make the quarterback keep the ball, they call those free shots. They're going to say, okay, you want to make your quarterback the designed runner on this play. We're going to make that play caller think long and hard about whether he wants to do it again.
And this one incomplete. On 3rd down, they cannot connect.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
17. Eagles 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made by
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll avoid the contact. Sliding down, pick up 6. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now it's Hurts.
Line.
That's caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Hurts. He runs with it. And the decision to take off was a good one. Pick up 8, that's a 1st down.
And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
Eagles first down.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Mike, when you're defending the Eagles down here tight in the red zone and you're saying, okay, we got to stop Saquon Barkley. We got to make sure we allocate enough resources that he doesn't just run in untouched. Then you start talking about all the receivers and the passing game. And then, of course, you have Jalen Hurts, one of the best mobile quarterbacks in the entire league. So you can't just ignore him. So you get spread very thin trying to take all these options away. And it's why Philadelphia is just so good in the red zone.
He fields it at the 8. Wow. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
You actually think this is a really good job by the receiver, Mike. There's a little bit of a nuance to route running where you can introduce some of the contact, and it almost makes it look like it's the contact started by the defender. And I think we see a little bit of this here. So crafty move by the receiver and draws the flag.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. We'll try to run for it with Hall. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bengal first down.
They'll go again with Hall. He'll take this down to the 23. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 20.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll run. It's Hall to the 5-yard line.
John Campbell on the stop. A pickup of
Second
2.
and
Brings
goal.
up second and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Eagles 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
On the carry. Caleb Banks on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 45-yard line.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Bigsby now going to start it off here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
His pass complete to Dontavian Wicks. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
going in motion. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in on top of his game right throughout this one. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Run out of the gun for Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 6. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He may have earned himself a little lecture about not sliding, especially when you're in a preseason game. But he did pick up the first down. On the handoff, this is Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Zach Moore.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Here's a handoff to Genty. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And that could prove to be a big one, because if he misses, it's still a 1-possession game. Instead, he steps up, he nails it, and their chances of winning just took a big jump.
The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Now it's Dalton. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line.
Back at the 17-yard line.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. Third and very long. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw is Peyton. The second down throw is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time.
He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 1st and 10, Peyton. He'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down, Peyton. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Now it's Peyton. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
Peyton to throw once more. That is over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
On 3rd down, they go with Genty. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
A gain of 3 yards.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their potential, get
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us on the northern banks of the Ohio River. We know that guy, Chad Johnson, the ruler of the jungle, firing up the crowd at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Bengals at home. The jungle is rocking. The Bucs, the visitors. And off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line. And that's where the opening drive of the game will begin. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12.
They'll have it 1st and 10.
Buccaneers.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
From the 48-yard line. Here is 2nd and 6.
48-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7. And the Buccaneers.
McMillan comes in motion. Got his man at the 6.
Complete to number 14, Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Bengals offense heading back out. You see their offensive coordinator, Dan Pitcher. Pitcher in his 3rd season as the OC in Cincinnati. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Oh, a loose football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It is third and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Skoranek. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's got the connection there to Ibuka.
But I think these guys are ready for week one to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. From 31, here is second down and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket, loading up, launching downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 3rd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's their punter now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter.
The Bucs take over.
Buccaneers offense heading out. Their offensive coordinator is Zach Robinson. Zach, the OC for the Falcons last couple of years before moving here in the division to the Bucs back in January. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll go again here.